So, 24, left France for America. Now, some people will ask, but why leave France? And the only reason is because they have a glamorized vision about Paris. And the truth is that it's not a country for very ambitious people. It's a lazy country, okay? And I was coming from a mentality where nothing was easy for me. I really thought I have to work hard. And America is a perfect place for me to finally benefit from my willingness to work hard. So I'm in America. And like I said, I was cornered to go deeper. I isolated, even though at first I had friends, family. Quickly found out, and I say quickly, but I saw things that I was not willing at first to accept. And being in America not only forced me to see those things, but also balance out my mindset about work ethic. We think that we have to work hard to get whatever we want to get. And the truth is not. So let's go spiritual, let's go quantum a little bit for it's going to be a deeper conversation. I'm not going to try to drag too much and go into too many details, but for those who get it, they will get it. When I thought I was leaving friends and the abuse, the goal was to focus on myself and, of course, work hard to build whatever empire that I wanted to build, right? And that was not what happened. But everything that happened over there was internal. And the reason why is I had a vision, and God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, the good team. They were like, "Oh, yeah, you want to build an empire? Okay, you want to do it the right way, because I have to be very precise. I was not willing to give up my integrity, and I was not willing to do anything that was not aligned with who I am truly. I was not going to beg. I was not going to let anyone control me. Even though I did not let people manipulate me, but things happened that I was not aware behind my back. But once I got aware of it, I bounced. Okay. But my point is that the whole process in America was about balancing my masculine energy. So, masculine energy is about action, it's about executing, right? I was always someone who had no problem initiating something, starting something, managing, handling, always. But I was coming from a wounded place, a fear based place, also the mindset, the scarcity, and a lack mindset. So, if you mix all of it, it is not a very balanced masculine energy, right? So, what America did by isolating me and having to go within, waking up to my surrounding and letting go of a lot of people, and also at some point building my first, business, working for myself, I was able to see what was required to be a leader, um, someone who can build. And I didn't want to have success and have a poor mind, a poor spirit, having just a success that looks good on the outside, but having imposter syndrome, letting people who are wounded making me think that I do not deserve the success that I work hard to get. Because I was surrounded by a lot of people who wanted to make me feel like I was nothing, that I didn't matter, that whatever I was doing was just not great, by just making fun of me, but truly because they were just wounded. It was just about them. But at first, when you start your 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 journey, your spiritual journey, there's a lot of truth hard to accept, especially when you realize that your family and your so-called friends are your first enemy. So that took me a long time to accept, but also believing and trusting my intuition, trusting that it got me where I needed to be, and I saved myself. So, being in America, seeing my navigating a very hard place, fast, hard, but also with a bunch of illusion and distraction all around, really made me focus on myself more, retrospect a little bit more, a little. a lot more. And he helped me at some point balance my masculine side. Before I left America, and we will get to that, I was working for myself. I had a business, but yet I was still homeless. So I got homeless for 2 years. I was living in my car. I was living in California, Orange County. So I had my salon. I was braiding hair. At some point, I had a lot of clients. It was great, but it was just not enough for me to get my own place. And also, I didn't have my paper. So, quick story. In 2016, I met a guy who said that he was going to help me get my paper. So, for those who know, to get your citizenship or green card, whatever, you can marry someone, you can do it through a business way, but laws changed so many times in America. So back in 2016, when I found this person who helped me find another person who was really aware, this is not a love thing, right? You helping me, I'm paying you, okay? So I thought I was so lucky, 2 years after I moved in America, I'm finding someone to get my paper, and I was working hard. I was braiding every day. I was on my feet from morning to morning. You hear me? And saving money and doing everything that I need to do. And so I got married with this man. And month later, so we were not living in the same state, right? But month later, unfortunately, this man died. And I was like, what? I know you gotta be fucking kidding me, right? I couldn't believe this shit. I thought I did everything. I worked hard, and I thought, oh my God, I'm going to get my paper. I'm going to be able to go back to school, and I'm going to do this and do that and do that. And I know the universe were looking at me like, poor baby. You have no idea. You're not even close to the light. So he died. And I was very sad, but I was not sad for me. I was sad for him. This was like at that time he was older than me, never got married, never had any children.